everyone, and welcome back to Chappy TV. I am your host, Dakota Chappy, and for you tonight, we've got, of course, a spectacular of new arrivals, because that's what we always do. We have a spectacular of new arrivals. We also have some things that we brought back from seasons past that we absolutely love. And tonight, we are featuring the Ellie dress and the implementation of it. So let's kick it off right now with this really great duster. This is a lace and what we call cloud fabric combination. This is absolutely the thinnest, most incredible, coolest cotton jersey you can imagine. Now, wearing a duster style jacket, well, that's not always so fun. You maybe want to wear it for about 10-15 minutes, and then you want to rip it off of your body because you're uncomfortable, right? And your range of movements has been inhibited. But this is all that stretchy, spandex infused cotton jersey. So we don't have any of that going on. And the lace is soft, and nothing itchy about it. So I'm going to turn around here so you can see the detail in the back. The full range of movement. It has a bell sleeve, but it's not the kind of bell sleeve that gets in the way. It is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I'm wearing the small here, so I would say that this one runs very roomy. You definitely want to go down a size in this. Something I don't typically do is wear my necklace where it can actually touch my belt, but in this look I feel like the necklace is really coming out of the bodice of the dress, kind of presenting itself almost from the inside out, so I feel like it's appropriate to hang that over the top. And I will also note that there's a couple of things going on here from a light reflection standpoint, a texture standpoint, and of course a silhouette standpoint, and this is all working together very well. One of the keys to this, of course, is that the belt itself does not have a focal point. It's a woven belt throughout. If there was some kind of buckle detail here, that would obviously be too much with the necklace, but because it's quiet, it kind of takes a back seat to it, so I love it. Brushed silver detail going on there. Now, I'm going to unbelt this jacket because there's a lot of you out there who will not want to belt it. You will want to just wear it open. You will want to let it flow. You will want to let it fly. You will want to feel free like a bird. You are like a bird. I just love it. If you find a feather, put it in your cap. A feather is a letter from a bird. I learned that from a friend. I think it's really funny and really cute. Underneath here, though, of course, is the Ellie. Here we go. Now, an Ellie dress is something that I use as a layering piece. There are women out there who wear it by itself. It's a little bodycon for my particular taste and what I'm comfortable wearing. Bodycon meaning body conscious. So that means that it's going to follow very, very closely to the silhouette of your frame, showing a lot of shape and a lot of detail. I prefer myself something a little bit more A-line, and that's because I have a lot of assets. And so when you have assets in the backside, a lot of times your clothing through the hip won't have the allowance that it needs, causing things to pull back underneath your torso, which I call the sucky-tucky pull, which happens when you don't have enough fabric in the back. Not your fault, not your body, not a body flaw, simply a fit issue and at times a design flaw. But this is designed to sit close to the body. It is designed to be a layering piece, and that's how we're going to implement it tonight. Now, I promised you some new arrivals. That last piece that I just had on was a new arrival, and this is a restocked item from a few seasons ago. I've gotten to know the designers of this company very well. Wonderful couple, just absolutely adore them. And this was a really popular piece for us a couple summers back. And so when I met with them again, I asked them if they could recreate this for us and bring it back for us, and they did in just a limited number. Now, this is a classic example of the pieces that are found available on the market today where there is this bit of sheer thing happening. So you can see, I'll stand to the side, that this is all see-through. And you might say to yourself, well, what am I going to wear under that? Enter the Ellie dress. And also enter the total tight, because if I didn't have the Ellie on underneath, I'm just going to wiggle this up so that you can see. The total tight is the perfect solution to a piece like this, because it's your legging, your cami, your bra, your underwear, your shaper all sewn into one piece, which means that you're never going to have the wardrobe oops of your legging falling down and your cami riding up and all of that showing through underneath here. You're also not going to be able to see the seams. So that's why you need a total tight. That's just one of many reasons that you need a total tight. So this is what it looks like if you just wear the total tight without the Ellie dress underneath, you know, basically. And this is what it looks like if you want to pop that little bit of color out and let that color show through there. And then a little bit on the bottom hemline. I absolutely love this piece. We call this the channel because we feel like it has some channel-like openings to it. Not necessarily necessary to belt this, of course, like most of our tunics. Belting is optional, but I am going to show you some tricks here for belting this. It's got some extra fabric in here, very stretchy by the way, but to get a really good drape, we're going to turn to the side, we're going to lean forward, we're going to let all that fabric come forward as per its natural weight, and then stand up again. And now we get this incredible pleating that is perfectly balanced and perfectly even, gives you this nice little tum-tum cave in the front. It's gathering here, which adds another extra stylistic detail. Absolutely fantastic, belted or unbelted. Now, a couple sizes for you. I did shout out a size for you in that jacket that I just had on. That was the small size on that price on that $69. Size on this tunic, this is the small medium, $59. This also comes in a large, extra large. Absolutely fantastic. And the Ellie dress, of course, is your one size wonder. Now, I'm going to finish out this episode with something that Daniel had me put together. Because this did take a second, didn't it, Daniel?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to talk about working proportion and balance in your silhouette. Now, this top, by the way, size medium, $59. Coincidentally, the same designer as the piece that I just had on. This is a beautiful chiffon tank, high-low. Now, issues again, if you see this on the hanger somewhere, first of all, in the hanger, it's kind of drab, which means you have to try things on. There's a difference between hanger appeal and body appeal. Hanger appeal means it looks good on the hanger. And that's how most designers in your larger department stores and chain stores design things. They design them not to look good on you, but rather to look good on the hanger, because they don't have professional trained fashion consultants for real life available there to say, hey, put this on. These work together, these go together. So they have to count on the way that it looks on the hanger, which means that they are then sacrificing the way that it looks on you. And so this is one that does not have hanger appeal, but it has fantastic body appeal. Now, one of the things you could do with this, of course, is you can belt it. But Daniel said to me when we belted this, I don't know, Chappy, my eye is like all around the hip line at that leopard print. And I said, I know, Daniel, it's kind of a lot. And then I put a hat on it. And then Daniel said, what, Daniel?
Well, I said, there's always that one girl that always tries to do too much.
So Daniel thought this was too much. So this is what we did with it instead. Not that you couldn't wear the cute belt with it, because I think you could. But there's kind of an imbalance happening here because your eye really sticks around here in the hip line. However, I will tell you, this would be a great silhouette for somebody who doesn't feel like they have a lot of shape. If you're a straight woman, if you don't feel like you've got much of a backside or you were given much hips when God was handing out the hips and you want more of that hourglass silhouette, this is one that you really should try because it does make you look a little bit wider through the hip. Don't you agree, Daniel?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Daniel likes that silhouette. Because Daniel knows what's good.
Of course.
Daniel knows what's good. But what we do instead is we bring in this jacket that has a bit of a puff sleeve going on. So now we're going to be working some of our skin to fabric proportion a little bit here and balancing things out on the top with fabric. And then this is a little crop jacket, and we've had this before, but it is just a stunner. I mean, it sold out in 2 hot seconds. It's all super duper stretchy, so you get this great range of movement. And now you can see what's happening. It brings the waist down a little bit. It makes this fabric lay a little bit more gently, a little bit more quietly, and it competes a little here. What's also interesting is because of the fit of this jacket, it replaces a belt because it pushes this fabric against my frame, just placing it there enough to give me a little bit more of a waist than it does when I'm not wearing the jacket at all. So see how that all works together, and how good is that from the back?
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh, isn't that just so beautiful and stylish? Oh, I just think it hits me in the back perfectly. I love the uneven hem, the scalloped edge. It adds all this length in front. This is just a little party. This is so cute. Who is this girl? Who wears this outfit? Who is that girl that wears this outfit? Because she and I should be friends because she is really fun. This says, hello, introduce yourself to me. I'm wearing a leopard polka dot and an Ellie dress, a total tight, and a jacket. I'm a friendly girl. You know, let's have a toast to great access and great fashion. Great little jacket here again, slits up here, a little bit of a collar, very quiet little puff sleeve, not too much to be costumey, but just enough to be stylish. This jacket, size medium, I believe these are like 69 or 59, somewhere in there. Well, you can personally message me if you want the exact price. Sizes small, medium, large on this jacket. This tank, small, medium, large, I believe extra large as well. Remember that Ellie dress, one size. Total tights, sizes small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, and petite capri length, full length, 2 fabrics, 2 styles, a rainbow of colors. Your #1 sellers. We are at 559 South 7th Street in Bismarck, and we are also at 813 North Broadway in Minot. Anything that you'd like to order, we can get that for you. Just message into us, and Tara and her team in Bismarck will fit you, not size you, because it is all about fit. It is not about size. The traditional clothing on the market today is really designed to make you hate yourself. It leads you into a constant feeling of failure so that it sends you on a constant search for more clothing. That is not our philosophy here. We are changing lives and we are serving women. We believe your clothes should work for you, that you shouldn't work for your clothes. We believe that you should never have to sacrifice style for comfort. We can show you how to be cozy and comfy without being a bit frumpy and dumpy. It is what we live for. It's what we've committed our lives to. So please give us that chance. Just give us a chance. We can really change things together. For you and for other people too. Bless up, stand up, come see me. You're way too cute to be dressing so average.